You can use the newspaper to serve a lot of purposes, but if you're not using it to serve the purpose for which it was made, then there's a big problem. I can serve a multitude of purposes, but the question is, am I serving the purpose for which God created me? Hello everyone, welcome back to this series that we're doing on finding and walking in our God-given purpose in life. And I really recommend you to check out my previous videos in this series. The first one being the one where I spoke about the importance of stepping into our market so that we will actually unleash our full potential. I want you to check it out. The second one where I established this important truth of how you're not here trying to find their purpose, but you're here to find your specific purpose, because if you do not have any purpose, God would have never created you in the first place. So I want you to check those videos out so that your foundation is strong as we move forward in finding and discovering our God-given purpose. And I also recommend you to like and comment on the video. It helps us to push it to more people, and subscribe to this channel. And if you're listening on a podcast platform, I want you to follow this, because I don't want you to miss out upcoming episodes on the series. I'm sure it will be a great blessing to you. And I also recommend you to check out my best-selling book, Unveil Your Purpose. It's been a great blessing to so many people, and I'm sure you will unlock deeper levels of understanding with regard to finding your purpose in life as you journey through this book, Unveil Your Purpose, as well. The link to it's in the description, and I'm going to continue this series on finding our God-given purpose as well. I want to establish an important aspect with regard to finding our purpose in life. Now, when you take a newspaper, right, you can do so many things with it. If you're feeling bored on some day, you can make a paper boat with it. You can either clean something with a newspaper, or you can wrap something, or you can actually use the newspaper to just blow some air towards you when you're feeling hot on a warm day. You can use a newspaper for a variety of purposes. You can use it to serve a lot of purposes in and through your life or for other people. But you have to understand that the primary purpose of the newspaper is to tell you the news, right? That's the final or the primary purpose for which the newspaper was made. If I'm using the newspaper for every other purpose except for reading the news, then I'm degrading the very reason for which the newspaper was made. I'm not using the full potential of the newspaper, that is to convey the news to me. Are you getting what I'm saying, right? I want you to understand that you can use the newspaper to serve a lot of purposes, but if you're not using it to serve the purpose for which it was made, then there's a big problem. Likewise, a lot of people in life are making the same mistake with their life. They think that, oh, you know what? I just need to serve some purpose. I just need to just be involved in something with regard to God. I just want to do something, They just have a very aimless approach with regard to finding their purpose. But the Bible says in the book of Ephesians that you should not live unthinkingly. You should be careful, because you should know what the master wants, the Bible says. Which means that you need to understand that God has a specific purpose and a specific assignment for you. You cannot just aimlessly do whatever you feel like and think that you are just serving a purpose. It's like saying, you know what, I'm using the newspaper just to solve the Sudoku puzzles in the page. That's degrading the ultimate purpose of the newspaper. And maybe, just maybe, you need to reevaluate yourself. Are you really walking in your God-given purpose, or are you just trying to serve some purpose? You get what I'm saying? Here's an important thing I want you to understand in regard to purpose, right? Living a purposeful life is not the same as living the purpose of your life. What do I mean by that? A lot of people think that, oh, you know what, I'm living a very purposeful life. I'm serving God in church. I'm doing this in my free time. I'm helping this charity with my money. So I'm living a very purposeful life. See, I'm not downplaying the good that you're doing. I'm not doing that. But that's not the same as living the purpose of your life. That's all good, right? Being involved in church activities, helping out the poor in the neighborhood, all of that is great. But what is your purpose? What is your calling? You get what I'm saying? Now, my calling, my ultimate purpose is to be a blessing to people through my voice, through my books, through my preaching and my other endeavors, to be a light in the darkness, to put a smile on people's face through my comedy, all of that. Those are things that are my element of purpose. But I want you to understand, I work in a full-time corporate job as an aerospace engineer. I'm also serving in church. That's secondary. But my ultimate purpose still remains the same, to be a blessing through being a voice for God, the way I am doing right now. You get what I'm saying? See, I can serve a multitude of purposes, but the question is, am I serving the purpose for which God created me? You know, when Jesus walked on earth, he was very clear. He said, for this I have come into this world. For this I was born. My question is, do you know what is your this? Do you know why you have come into this world? The same way, this book is here to be a blessing to people who love reading and who want to be transformed. The same way the newspaper is here to convey the news to you. The same way an aircraft is there to transport people from one place to another. I want you to understand that you have a specific purpose. And when you just serve the purpose that God has for you, only then you will be able to make a greater impact for God's kingdom. Otherwise, you will be just scratching the surface. You will not be able to fulfill your ultimate calling. And at the end of your life, you will have to answer to God and say, you know, what have I done with my life? God, I just did something. Don't let that be you. Don't you want to hear from God saying, well done, my good and faithful servant? If that's your heart, I want you to continue journeying with me in this series as we discover deeper levels of understanding our purpose in life. I want you to like this video, comment on this video, subscribe or follow this if you're on a podcast platform. And I want you to share this around, and I want you to follow me on social media, or if you want to connect with regard to this book, you want to get the details are in the description. I will see you back in the next episode. God bless you.